Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Stalogy. Let's get started and jump right in. Today I'm going to do a walkthrough of my Stalogy. This is what I'm using for my bullet journal this year. This is going to only have my spreads and trackers and stuff like that because of course I am planning my regular day-to-day and my to-dos and things like that in my Hobonichi cousin. So you have seen the cover, the front and back, which I decorated, and I'll leave a card up at the top so you can check that out. And of course I do have a Lauren Phelps design clear glittery cover on this one. I have yet, when I opened this up, I realized I have yet to decorate the inside. I'm okay with that right now. Obviously it's not something I'm thinking about. And then I just stuck a few things in the side pockets here, and that has not changed. So first off, when I open up the planner, this is the 2022 A5 size sticker calendar from Sunshine Sticker Co. Love their stickers. You know this already. I've been using this size of sticker in my bullet journal for the past few years. I do have a few spreads. I think this is one of like 3 or 4 that I have yet to set up. I just haven't gotten there yet. So first off, I wanted to use 2 pages for an index. If I need more pages, I figure I can flip to the back and use pages at the back. This is my future planner, or what are we calling it? Future calendar, forward planner, something like that. I did use the large color block stickers from, I believe, a Happy Planner sticker book. And then the smaller calendar stickers are from Sunshine Sticker Co. And then I used just some alphabet stickers at the top for Hello 2022. I do have this habit of using paper clips to clip my pages if I don't need access to them. So you can see the next pages are just the rest of the calendar year. So I'm going to put that back on there. I did add tabs. You can see a bunch of them right here on the side. And I added them kind of without thinking about it, kind of without a real plan. I'm okay with that. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I put the tab on the first page. If it's more than a 2-page spread, I put it on the first spot in order to get to it right away. So my first pages are the future calendar. Next up, we have a 52-week savings plan. And this is just, this goes along the same lines as saving $1 a week, but then you double it. Because there's 5 of us in the family, anytime I've done this challenge, I do $5 and then I add $5 each time. So I'm not doubling it. It's not 5, 10, 20, 40. But you know what? Now that I'm talking about it, maybe I should have. This is still a good goal to have. This is still perfectly fine. And I don't know. I don't go in order. First of all, you can see that I've done a couple. I've put check marks next to a couple of them. I need to update it actually with a couple more check marks. This is just a fun savings thing for me to do. I don't really have a rhyme or reason because truthfully, our savings gets automatically removed. So we don't even see it. This savings though, I do have to transfer myself. So here you can see I just used a little tiny sticker and folded it over on itself. It's like a strip, really thin. It's a transparent strip that I use for a tab here. Super small. Like I said, I don't know how these tabs are going to work out. Next up, I have, so actually my 52-week tracker goes on 3 pages. And then next up, I have a no spend, and I have the no spend on 2 pages. So right away, I got it's not bad. It's not mixed up. It's just not ideally what I would have wanted. So that's fine. It's going to work. It's going to be fine. I am using it, right? Next up, I have a Happy Mail tracker, and that is to keep me accountable for my no spending and also to make sure that I don't lose anything. Of course, you get emails when you order something, but I don't always remember what it is that I've ordered, and I have lost, I think I've had 3 things lost in the mail And of course, again, a paper clip to close the rest of those pages. I have plans to make a list of things to buy. We don't do impulse purchasing. We quit doing impulse purchasing years and years ago, but sometimes there'll be something bigger that we're thinking about, and we might need to buy it, and we don't necessarily want to buy it that moment. So I do make a list, and I try to reference it whenever we go shopping for something. And then I wanted to make a when did I last spread here. This is mostly to remind me for things with the car. So maybe I should just do a car maintenance page. I don't know. We'll see what happens. No tab for that one though. I think that tab is for the mail. Yep. Next up, I have a 2-page spread. I'll remove this paper clip so you can see. I have 2 pages of space for me to write down my book reading list. I already have 3 of them that I have 4 of them. I didn't finish this one yet. I'm still listening to the Sweeney Sisters as of recording this. I used Happy Planner stickers. I used Coffee Monsterz Co washi. I used a bunch of Pip stickers. What else is in here? I think that was it. And I used so here's a sweet kawaii design little hedgehog reading, and I used 2 stickers to make a tab. So I thought that worked out pretty well. Let's put the paper clip back on. And then I have a spot for tracking TV shows. And usually what I do is just get like a box sticker and write the name of the TV show on and stick it down. So I think I'm going to just like run some washi tape, and then the rest of it I leave blank to be able to do that. I made a movie night sticker with our movie night tab with 2 stickers. And then on the movies page, I used some lettering and then the princess and the villains postage stamp style washi. Next up, another spread I haven't finished. Cleaning, 2 pages or 4. It's going to be 4 pages. This is just to get us back on track with cleaning and organizing, especially on the off weeks when the housekeeper is not here. And it will give my kids a place to reference so I don't have to tell them what to do and stuff like that. 2 pages will be like, hey, this is what we clean. And then 2 pages will be a chore chart. I have yet to figure that out yet. Here is a 2-page spread for LSUS. This is my master's program. This is my last like 6 months in the program. I think I have 5 classes left. So we're getting down to the wire. I use some Coffee Monsterz Co washi across the top. That's the T. And then I used this roll of mild liners across the bottom. Darn it, another spread I didn't do. I did not realize I had this many. Okay, creativity tracker. This is actually in my other bullet journal. I will have a video going through that pretty soon, but this was a big sticker that I got and I never used it for probably 2 years. So I just cut the page out and I put the page in each new bullet journal. I'd like to use it, so I marked a spot for it to go here. Next up, we have the beginning of my tracking for all of the different creative things that I do. So across the top, I have what did I make? And then I have the stickers from Shine Sticker. And then on the bottom, I have a Coffee Monsterz Co washi. And I've left room for just 2 months on each page. And so I do have a paper clip here closing the rest of it, so you can see the other pages. On the opposite page, I have bead, I have sew, create, and then I have make and write. So just like some creative things, this will be my tracker for what I'm making. And of course, I've already written down a few things for January. This is a use my fabric spread. This is definitely inspired by Jenny Baker. I will have a link in the description if you want to check out her website. She gives a summary on her blog that talks about the fabric and the yarn that she uses, and she's actually calculated how much she uses. I have not calculated that. I have a lot of fabric. I don't necessarily want to take the time and say, this is how many yards of fabric I have. I do like writing down, this is what I'm using it up for. You know what? I just noticed this. May is coming up. I just used a glue stick to glue these down. In my opinion, it made the pages kind of like wavy. Just because it's just like a regular glue stick. I could not find my Tombow double-sided tape. So I'm going to have to come back and make sure that May stays down. But usually what I will write down is how many yards I've used and then like a tally for the year. So we'll see if I am able to be successful at keeping track of that. Next up in creativity trackers, this is for the star quilts. I have several star quilts in various stages of being made. I use the strip method where you cut strips of fabric, you offset them to sew them, and then you cut the diamonds out, sew those diamonds together into the larger diamond, and then sew your 8 diamonds into a star. And I'm going to work on my star quilts all year, and so I just made a separate tracking area to be sure to keep track of what I made and maybe like who I gave them to or something like that. I left a lot of room for me to be able to write, just leaving 2 months on one page. And these stickers are from, I'm pretty sure that the months, and I know for sure that the watercolor background stickers are from Monsterz Co, but I believe that the month stickers are as well. Next up, a spread for my YouTube videos. You can see that I've been doing Monday and Wednesday in January. I plan to do Mondays and Wednesdays. I think I might also add a random Thursday in, maybe once or twice a month, depending on what's going on. So I have a couple of pages for that. Next up, I have a place to have a spread for 22 and 2022. I have not worked on that at all, only because I can't figure out what to do. So I don't necessarily have like a bucket list. We don't have a travel bucket list while living here. I'm pretty organized. You know, I have like a lot of stuff that I'm either already done with or not interested in tracking or keeping track of. So I'm honestly still kind of like thinking about this. I don't want to give myself too much on like a to-do list because I don't want to have a bunch of stuff that I didn't finish or that I didn't even work on. So that one is still, this spread is still blank, not done anything with it yet. Next up, I have Buffalo Rose, and this is the business I'm starting with my mother and my daughter, and we are going to have quite a few things. We will have some stickers, we'll have downloadable pages, we will have jewelry, we'll have a lot of stuff. So I put 2 months on each page for plans and stuff like that. And I haven't transferred my January or February notes into this yet. I need to just make sure I get like maybe the highlights or something, because obviously like a half a page isn't enough to really write down when you're working on business ideas or business plans. And then the next few pages are just the months. And again, I've used the months from Monsterz Co. I really love all of the font options that they had and the sizes as well. Next up is my word of the year, and my word of the year is focus. And I plan on doing some, I don't think I'm going to do like collaging necessarily, but maybe like something from magazines and maybe other stickers. I honestly haven't decided. I have my word as focus, and I've been working really hard to stay focused, to be focused, and to work on what is like absolutely necessary, like around the house and in school and for the kids and stuff like that. So I suppose it is a pretty good, you know, quote unquote excuse to say I haven't worked on my word of the year spread, because I've been actually working on my word of the year. Next up, I have my vision board. I made a larger vision board. I used half of a poster board. I don't, how big is a poster board? Like 24 by 36 inches. Maybe it's like 20 by 36, something like that. I cut it in half and I put my vision board on that. I'd like to translate and make something smaller related to, you know, I'm not going to copy it exactly, but related to that, and transfer that into this spread. I just haven't had a chance to do that yet. And then finally, I have a really minimal travel spread. I have Coffee Monsterz Co. washi, which is the Plannerland washi. And then I have some stickers from a travel sheet from Sheena at She Meets City. And I don't have anything on here. I will use this to plan our summer travel. There's a possibility we'll go somewhere for spring break. And so I will use these pages to work on that. And that's it. There's nothing else. So this is the Stalogy, and this is empty. At the back, I put a sticker for a marker test. I thought maybe I would put like the mild liners and a couple of my favorite pens just to show how they look with the paper. But yeah, I really like it so far. I have used it. I have a few things to update in it. It got, look, you can see already, like that's how chunky it got. So you can see the tabs on the side right there. But when I added in the paper clips, it really added like a lot of bulk. So that's fine. That's how it is. We're living with it, right? It looks good. And I will likely, hopefully, I end up using the rest of this. And you know what? While I am loving this, I do not want to walk away at the end of the year and have that much of a planner, of a notebook, not used. That's way too much for me. I need to use at least half of this. I don't think the Stalogy pages are numbered. They are not. But this is 365 because it is for a planner. I really like it. I like the A5 size. I feel like I might put a washi page right here of just like the different washies that I have because I don't want it to be blank. But we'll see. And I cannot think of any other spreads to do. This is my typical normal spreads. You know, I always have a future calendar. I usually have some version of like a 52-week savings tracker. This is the first time I'm doing Happy Mail. When did I last and stuff to buy. I usually have those. I always have a book tracker. I do track my books online as well. I have a Goodreads account. TV and movies. That's just like a fun thing to write down. And what was next? A couple of empty pages. I think that was the cleaning one. I've got school. You know, I've got some of these things. And then, of course, I always track my creativity. Write down what I'm making. I usually make a space also for like patterns. I might draw out a beadwork pattern or a quilt pattern. It just depends on like what I'm working on. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope I gave you some ideas. If you're looking for any to be able to finish up some spreads for yourself, I'm going to go looking for a cleaning spread at the very least. I'm not sure about the rest of them. I mean, I suppose if I haven't been inspired enough to finish, am I really interested in tracking whatever that was? Who knows? I hope you're having a great day. I hope everyone around you is safe and healthy. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for sticking around. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos from me, and I will talk to you soon.